The farm is coming along nice. I like the farm. It's a little big for me, I think. Like, I did kind of like style it up kind of nicely. Because I knew people would be watching and judging me. Normally, I'd just have like this giant brown field in front of my house. And the majority of it would be a huge mess. I gotta keep up appearances, make it seem like I'm a professional. You need to do something like that, you just don't take your streams and do any edits. You have YouTube and Twitch, just only focus on one and not all the time. The problem with focusing on one is that, well, if you could focus on one, I would say it's best to focus on YouTube, which is a shame, because I think Twitch has like the most engaging community. Problem with Twitch is no one will ever find you. Like, it takes so long to grow on Twitch that doing Twitch alone feels like it's not worth it. But like, people find me on YouTube because they're Googling for me. Like, they let me give some examples. If you Google Chef RPG and it suggests you YouTube videos, there's a good chance it's going to suggest mine, which is very good. Recently, I've been getting tons of views for people trying to figure out how to make money in Coral Island. Because apparently my guy is not terrible in that. Made a quick sneaky little guide. I was like, people like Coral Island. This came out in 1.0. Maybe I could get people to like me as a person if I drop a super speedy tutorial on how to make dollars. Let's see. You had to fight to get your pay, you know the feeling? Me too. I'm tired of fighting for what is basically a basic cost of living. Like, my life is too short and exhausting for that kind of thing. Like, it's reached the point that, like, the best thing I could do for my career is to quit my job and get a different job doing the exact same thing for more money. And then going back to my current job, saying like, hey, give me more money and I'll come back. And they'll be like, sounds great. And I talk to my current job, I'm like, hey, could you maybe skip this part and just give me more money so I don't have to go through a bunch of stressful changes to make you give me more money? The worst. Is Coral Island on Switch? I do believe it is on Switch. I got you into Bitcraft. You watched a few of my videos? Yeah. For a while, when Bitcraft was new and hot. Actually, I still might be up near the top. I have no idea how I became a popular Bitcraft streamer like right off the bat. I think it's because I played music in the background. What am I doing? I got geodes and treasures. A hat in my pocket. This is why Stardew Valley is kind of stressful. It's 2 p.m. I'm almost out of energy. Gotta make it to the stores before they close. I gotta get this hat out of my pocket. Stressing me out, game. You've been hearing so much about it, about Coral Island? I highly recommend Coral Island. Coral Island's a good example of like devs that care. Like they put out a Kickstarter, and their Kickstarter made a boatload of money. Like millions of dollars. So they met all their stretch goals, blew them away. And so then they had to like follow through on all the things they promised. And they've been working like mad to get that done. They did a great job. Like the game came out and it felt like it had as much to it as... where would I put this one? Like it's not a rock, it's not like a prehistoric thing. Kind of goes along with the dwarf scrolls, but I'm gonna give it its own table. Nautilus. I think fossils go there. I keep it kind of organized. It's very like Stardew. It is. It's like Stardew, but it's got like... It's not pixel graphics, if that matters to you at all. But like all the character art looks like Disney. Like Disney character art. And so, I don't know, some of the dreamy people in Coral Island are super dreamy. Like, I get actual fluttery butterflies looking at them sometimes. Nautilus fossil. This must have washed up ages ago from an ancient coral reef. Yeah, they do that. Elvish jewelry. Dirty, but still beautiful. On one side is a flowing script thought by some to be ancient language of the elves. No elvish bones have ever been found. I think we need to take that to Mordor. Highlights from the Book of Yoba. Before time, there was only the endless golden light. The light called out to itself, Yoba. Yoba wanted more. Yoba swirled the golden light into a vortex. Yoba swirled and swirled until a hole formed in the eye of the vortex. From this hole sprung a seed. Yoba smoothed the golden light. Yoba smoothed and smoothed, and the light became soil. Into the soil, Yoba planted the seed. The seed sprouted, and behold, a vine sprung skyward, twisting and probing, casting a writhing shadow onto the golden void. After 11 days, the vine bore fruits. Yoba, with knowing wisdom, peeled off the tough skin off the fruit and saw that the world was inside. And so that is how the world came to be. Damn. That's pretty heavy. So when like the weird toxic rains came and like vine trees planted, and I got a seed from there and I planted the vine tree, that vine going to give world fruit where like an entire Stardew Valley like world will be inside of it, and then I turn that world into jelly, sell it for $29.95. Is that what's gonna happen? Whew. The underwater stuff is what makes Coral Island unique. The one thing Coral Island did to upset me is they announced 1.0. They're like, hey, the game is finished. And so I played it. And then I got in there and they were like, oh yeah, this part's not in the game yet. So I still haven't done like the underwater portion. And I was like, the game was not finished. You can't call that 1.0. That's rude. Have I tried Fantasy Life? You're so obsessed with that game. So good. I did play Fantasy Life. We beat it. One thing, like, if I'm good for one thing, it's playing all the games. I've got so many games I want to play. Speaking of Elven Rings, a game nobody asked me to play, but I'm going to do it because I want to do it. I'm going to do a full Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, and whatever the Desolation one is. I'm going to do all those games on the hardest difficulty, because I'm pretty sure I can. It's gonna be fun. You named your two babies in Coral Island Pedro and Pascal. And their dad is Raphael. Hang on. Pedro and Pascal. Do I get the reference? Isn't Pedro like another dateable in that game? Did you name your son like after the sexy man you didn't sleep with? Yeah, that's an interesting way to go if true. What Coral Island released is exactly what was promised in their Kickstarter, though. They have... Oh, okay. Pablo is the brother. Well, now I'm all confused. Raphael, Pedro, and Pascal. All I know about Pascal is his triangles. Did pretty good with those.
Thanks, Granddad.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Punk Rat. I remember a weird newspaper comic with a kid whose name was like Pasquale. Which, you know, great name. I don't think it really caught on. Oh, like the Actra. Oh, Pedro Pascal. Is that the guy from Last of Us and possibly The Mandalorian? He was in like 3 things, like immediately. Like he came out of nowhere and now he's everybody's favorite. That guy. I know that guy. Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, Punk Rat. What's my reaction about the confirmed new Stardew Valley update? Well, here's the thing. I didn't know it was confirmed. But seeing as how I don't think you were here when somebody told me about it. Jamborite. Have I turned in Jamborite? What have I got? I've just got so much garbage. I don't know. Honestly, if I knew Stardew Valley had more upgrades, updates coming, I might not be playing it right now. I mean, like, what else can they add? Like now, like every update they make is just kind of like messing with the modding community. Like, I mean, Concerned Ape is his own man and he can do whatever he wants. But I'd rather he just, like, you know, keep plugging away at Haunted Chocolatier. Maybe he needs more money? Did he spend his Stardew millions already? Sunflowers. I had a plan for the sunflowers, but I don't remember what they are. So I mean, like, I'm not floored by the fact that there's going to be a new update. I know a lot of people who would be. A lot of people, like, find a game and they're like, this is my game, and then they play nothing but that game for like years and years. They put like 10,000 hours into it. That's never been me. Alright, what am I doing with these sunflowers? They're not artisanal. Can I go in the pantry? Do I craft with them? Not 4G. They're not construction materials. They're not fish. A boiler? Stuff? They're not money. Poppies? Oh! Threw those away. fodder. Die! There we go. Okay, so I only need like one cheap one. Summer Spangle. Alright, in the trash. We'll sell these. Sell all these. Whew. But yeah, you saw in the Discord that there's going to be a Stardew Valley 1.7 update. Yep. That is the news I am hearing about now. And I don't know anything about it. Like, what's it gonna be? Do we know what's gonna be in it? Confirmed, however, the when and what of the update is still in the air. Yeah. Which is just terrible news. Like, you can't tell me there's gonna be an update and then just be like, that's it. Go about your day. Is the amount of times I get updated and then, like, nothing comes of it. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what happened with Monolith Studios. Like, the game I'm planning on playing sometime soon. Shadow of War. Like, or Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War. Like, they made that game. It was awesome. They then patented, like, the Nemesis system that was in it. And so no one else can make a game quite like it. Maybe they can, but if it's successful, then, like, Warner Brothers will sue them for millions of dollars. And I was like, man, I want to play another game like this. It's got so much potential. And then they announced, like, they're working on Wonder Woman. And I'm like, great. Wonder Woman would be great. And then it got canceled. And then I heard a lot of the devs started working on Black Panther. And then I heard that got canceled. And then I heard none of the original devs were even on the Wonder Woman project, and they went to work on their own thing. But Warner Brothers didn't like their own thing, and then they all got, well, they didn't get fired. They all walked out the door. So the team that was stuck with the engine and this license didn't know how to do anything. I don't know, but this is all hearsay. And so nobody's happy, everything's canceled, and there will never be a game like the game I love ever again because Warner Brothers made it impossible because they're jerks. Whew. Anyway. You have to buy a license for the patent and nobody wants to pay for it. Like, video game patents are dumb. They're so dumb. But, good news on the video game patent front, like, one of the best things I can imagine happened. The Hoyo-verse, or Honkai, or whatever. You know, the $1 million company that just makes gacha games all day, every day. They are putting out a lovely, lovely Pokemon ripoff. Like, not even bashful about it, like 100%. This game is straight up Pokemon. Like, maybe there's a lot of differences, but like, Nintendo went after Pal World, which had, you know, very little to do with actual Pokemon. And so, I think the best thing that can happen for, like, patented game mechanics is that Nintendo, who owns the patent, gets in a fight with Hoyo, which owns, like, all the money in the universe. So that way, they can have a long, drawn-out legal battle that everyone can afford to be in. And maybe, just maybe, they'll come to the logical conclusion that patenting patenting game mechanics is one of the dumbest things in the universe. It's like patenting a recipe, like for pancakes. Or like patenting like using an oven to like cook food. Like, no, you can't do that. That's just how you make food. God, I hate it so much. Anyway. I'm hoping this ends in blood and sweat and tears and all legal departments explode in one giant fireball. Whew. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. Who am I kidding? No, it's not. There'll be more. I'm all riled up. Hopped up on Dr. Pepper and strawberries and cream right now. This is my current second favorite soda and happens to be the one I can find. More sweet peas for you and tomatoes for you. I don't think you like tomatoes. You like flowers? You do. Good. Special tomato for you. You can't patent ideas. You would think. Doesn't seem like I have anything to donate to the museum. What do you call this? Have I already donated this one? I have. In gaming, everyone seems to use everyone else's ideas. It's like the whole world is insane. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Like, good ideas build off of each other. Like, Pokemon probably isn't even the first, like, creature capturing game. They ripped off mail order monsters for the Commodore 64. And I am still outraged about it. Like, it's okay to copy games. Like, make some adjustments, make them a little better, add some things to them. Rusty spoon. A plain old spoon, probably 10 years old. Not very interesting. Like, it's okay to draw inspiration from a thing. Like, if we didn't have Twilight, we wouldn't have 50 Shades of Grey, and we can all agree that the world is a better place for both of those things. Right? Right, everyone? Just me? That's cool. That's cool. Tomato? That's right, it's a really nice growth. Ooh, look at all this trash. Now you're all excited for their legal battle to go down? Me too. I mean, it can go terribly. Like, it would be super funny if they just, like, came out of their legal battle and it was like, okay, now only the wealthiest gaming companies can make games. Both Nintendo and Hoyo have patented making games. No one else can do it without paying a premium. And the world is a better place. Thanks, litigious people. Making the world go around like that. It's amazing. Yeah, amazing. It's amazing sometimes how many like things make me lose faith in humanity. What am I doing with my life? I need copper, but like, because it's summer, I keep planting all these vegetables. Because there's tons of stuff that grow. And all of them keep producing throughout. So I feel trapped by my crops, and I can't go mining unless it rains. What am I doing? Oh, I do have a new axe. Can I chop these things up? We can get a chicken coop. That's what I should work at. Get some wood, get some hardwood. Get some hardest wood. Question, will you be playing The Adventures of Elliot when it releases? The Adventures of Elliot. The Adventures of Elliot. Is that Elliot with 2 O's? 2 L's? What the heck is this? Isn't it on Steam? Ooh, it's pretty though. It looks kind of like an action RPG, red mage looking Octopath Traveler. Possibly a Switch exclusive. I didn't look at that part. I think it actually said Switch 2 specifically.